Even after a deep spring cleaning, does your space still feel off? You might need a touch of Libra home decor magic just to restore balance and elegance. But what is Libra style? Libras value balance, harmony, and elegance. They tend to be very popular in social settings, so they understand the importance of a harmonious space that is both soothing and welcoming. The word hygge is derived from the same etymology of the English word hug. It generally translates to cozy, but it encompasses much more. It is a romanticization of quality time with loved ones or yourself, the crackling warmth of a fireplace, a comfy beverage or a fluffy blanket, etc. It's a moment of acknowledging the simple pleasures of life and a reminder of special moments that are all too fleeting. This feeling is the key to your success. I believe that achieving this in a living space is the ultimate goal for any interior designer. What could be better for your mental health than the feeling of contentment within yourself, or the feeling of accomplishment by harboring a sense of community under your very own roof? This is the state of being for which we all strive. If you can get a hold of a Libra Rising, like me, even better. The significance of this stems from the fact that most Libra Risings have a Cancer midheaven. In the birth chart, the midheaven represents your public image and is usually located within your 10th house, the house of careers. Cancer is family-oriented and nurturing. It is the ultimate maternal energy. It loves being at home. In the midheaven, one of its dream jobs is to be an interior designer. Cancer loves heirloom pieces that preserve family traditions, prefers sentimental decor over trendy items, and enjoys warm, nurturing environments. Having said that, nothing should be dated. As an air sign, Libras love to make regular updates to their space. They love to shake things up and add variety. Renovations and redecorating may be ongoing in a Libra household. Nothing should be too gaudy, but a little luxury never hurt anyone. Libras love a little sparkle or faux fur. Fine art is a must. Renaissance and Baroque are particularly attractive as Libras are ruled by Venus. Venus is the Roman equivalent to Aphrodite. A painting of Birth of Venus by Botticelli would be quite apropos. Libra style requires airiness with room to breathe and move. Open concepts are essential. Allow for more negative space. Libra's job is to balance the scales. The energy of the negative space that surrounds you should match that of the positive space occupied by the object which fills the room. This is the basic concept of Taoism. Zen is created by turning nothing into something. Much like how a mother's womb can create life, Cancer midheaven can turn an empty structure into an energizing retreat or a cozy family nest. Clutter should be minimal to allow for expansive airflow with an abundance of natural light and breathtaking vistas to please this air sign, but be sure to avoid an overly minimalist aesthetic. Sunlight, for example, increases the frequency within your environment. In holistic interior design, it's important to consider the etheric plane in addition to the 3D plane. This is what makes high-frequency factors so important, as high-frequency exposure promotes health and healing. Venusian energy craves socialization, and this, coupled with Libra's quiet leadership and diplomacy, requires a space suited for hosting gatherings. This does not exclude the use of accessories, as the room would lack soul without an heirloom piece or sentimental object. A rich mahogany or chestnut curio cabinet or armoire will house your priceless possessions perfectly. For colors, paint colors should not be too stimulating. Think pastels, neutrals, and jewel tones. Incorporate a presence of rich woods, natural materials, and luxurious textiles. Glamour should be used in moderation as to avoid gaudiness. Mahogany, chestnut, and espresso are luxurious, but this should be countered with lighter walls to demarcate negative versus positive space. Too much visual heaviness and intensity will leave you in Scorpio territory. You can mix textures like polished wood, marble, faux fur, stone, silk, and metallics. Multifunctional furniture caters to Libra's love of beauty and practicality. Pieces should be stylish and provide ample storage to allow for a breezy, calming space. Surfaces can be sleek, but nothing too modern. Abstract, organic lines are preferred. Artistic embossing is welcome if it is the focal point of the room, but do focus on one area at a time to maintain a balance between visual interest and low stimulation. There should be ample ambient lighting of a warm tone, perhaps with the option of dimmability. Overhead lights should not be too harsh or direct. Opt for filtered light over spotlights. Common spaces such as dining rooms or foyers would benefit from a chandelier to allow for a more subtle focal point if a room is too minimal or bland. An option for a focal point in a room lacking an impressive view or unique furnishings may be the addition of the gallery wall. Photos of different sizes are welcome in tasteful amounts as to respect the negative space around it. Air purification is of natural importance to Libra. An air purifier placed near main entryways trap pollutants, particles, and VOCs, volatile organic compounds, preventing them from contaminating your tranquil abode. Plants are the opposite of us. As we breathe in oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide, plants breathe in the carbon dioxide and emit oxygen. Air purifiers do not yet have this capability. Be sure that the leaves do not burn, as this inhibits the transpiration process through which the leaves release the oxygen. Plants are also highly vibrational. Lavender is fitting in this case with a lovely color and delicate, sweet, powdery, smoky scent. In vibrational medicine, lavender has been found to vibrate at a frequency of 118 megahertz. The wavelength is known to promote relaxation. An essential oil diffuser can also produce a similar effect if you don't want to commit to caring for a plant. Oil contains the same vibrational benefits with the added bonus of a relaxing water droplet noise from the device itself. I implore you to find inspiration from real Libras. For example, Kim Kardashian, Libra Sun, is known for her affinity for extreme minimalism and nude tones. On her Hidden Hills mansion, she has said herself that I find that there's so much chaos out in the world that once I come home, I want it to be really quiet and I want everything to feel calming. I feel that this style is overrepresented, not just as a representation of Libra, but as a whole. It isn't realistic for most people and it lacks the charming, relatable energy of Libra. The best room in this house, however, is North's room. Many Lady Libras I know gravitate towards pink or style themselves in monotone outfits, so this checks out. Now, North is a Gemini, but I'm sure this was Kim's choice. Then we have Libra Rising Beyonce, who has more of an opulent flair. She is the queen bee, after all. You can see there's a lot of influence from Jay-Z in this house, who is a Sagittarius. Jupiter rules a sign, which is the planet of abundance. Their styles are perfectly blended here to create something subdued yet elegant. I think Beyonce had more control over this spa, and you'd love to spend hours here. Which Libra-inspired design speaks to you the most? Drop a comment below. If you liked this video, do me a favor and give me a thumbs up so I can gauge what type of content resonates with you. Subscribe to Cinnamon and Jupiter if you want to be notified about more astrological or spiritual content. Blessed be.